Don't skip this video. Have you ever wondered if the people around you are truly sincere? Do those friendly smiles and sweet words mask hidden jealousy and deceit? It's easy to believe we can spot who's genuine, but the truth isn't always so simple. Jealousy and dishonesty can be carefully disguised, making those who harbor these emotions the most dangerous to your well-being. Picture this: you're celebrating a major achievement at work. Friends and colleagues surround you, offering warm congratulations. Yet, deep down, something feels off. Could someone in that crowd be hiding jealousy behind their cheerful facade? Their smile might say, "Congrats," but their eyes tell a different story. These subtle but telling signs can reveal the presence of envy and deceit around you. In today's video, I'll uncover 10 powerful techniques to spot jealousy and deception in others. Rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, these methods have endured for thousands of years. They'll not only help you maintain emotional balance and inner peace, but also equip you to identify and manage toxic behavior in your relationships. By applying these principles, you'll grow stronger, wiser, and more capable of fostering authentic connections while avoiding harmful relationships. These strategies will shield you from negativity, paving the way for a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Before we dive in, I have a challenge for you. Watch this video to the very end. Each lesson is essential for staying true to your path and building a life full of clarity and serenity. Drop a comment below saying, "I'm ready to begin this journey," and let's explore the profound insights of Stoic philosophy together. Now, let's begin with the first key. Observe their actions. One of the fundamental lessons of Stoic philosophy is this: don't trust words, trust actions. A person's actions are the most genuine reflection of their character and intentions. Words can be twisted, masked, or completely fabricated, but actions rarely lie. When trying to understand someone, focus on the consistency, or inconsistency, between what they say and what they do. Imagine this scenario: a colleague praises your recent success with kind words but covertly undermines your efforts or criticizes you behind your back. These actions, not their flattering words, reveal their true feelings and intentions. Have you ever encountered someone who promised to help you but never followed through? These contradictions often stem from insincerity, and in many cases, jealousy. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Actions are irrefutable proof of a person's true character. For example, a friend who constantly says, "I'll always be there for you," but vanishes when you're in trouble demonstrates dishonesty and unreliability. These behaviors speak louder than any promises ever could. Pay close attention to how people behave when they think no one is watching or when they have nothing to gain. These moments of unfiltered action can provide deep insights into their genuine nature. This awareness is a powerful tool for uncovering hidden intentions behind polished words and for understanding who is truly in your corner. By prioritizing actions over words, we not only uncover the truth about others but also gain an opportunity to reflect on ourselves. After all, our own character is defined not by what we say, but by what we do. Ready to take the next step? Let's move on to the second key. Evaluate their response to your success. In life, the way people react to your achievements speaks volumes about their true feelings. Jealous individuals often reveal themselves through subtle, or not so subtle, signs of envy. They might offer insincere congratulations, sprinkle in unwarranted criticism, or downplay your accomplishments while secretly harboring resentment. These behaviors not only strain relationships but also expose the darker facets of their character. There's a powerful saying, the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Those who genuinely support you understand this and celebrate your progress because they respect your hard work and personal growth. For them, your success is not a threat but a reason for joy. On the flip side, individuals consumed by jealousy often view your achievements as a reflection of their own shortcomings. Instead of being inspired, they may react with bitterness, seeing your success as a reminder of what they lack or haven't worked for. Think back to your last major accomplishment. How did the people around you respond? Did they share in your excitement and cheer you on, or did they seem distant, dismissive, or even critical? True allies will celebrate your success with encouraging and genuine words, free of negativity or competition. Meanwhile, those driven by envy might diminish your efforts, spread rumors, or dismiss your achievements as mere luck, denying the hard work that brought you there. When you recognize jealousy or deceit in someone close to you, ask yourself, how should you respond? Do you confront them or create distance to safeguard your peace? According to Stoic philosophy, the answer is simple: focus on what you can control. You can't change others' emotions or actions, but you can choose to invest your energy in personal growth and nurturing sincere relationships. Paying attention to how someone reacts to your success isn't just about recognizing their character, it's also a reflection of their values. Often, how people treat those with less power or status further reveals their true nature. With this understanding, let's explore the next lesson. Notice how they interact with those who can't benefit them. Stoic philosophy reminds us of a profound truth: respect and compassion should be extended to everyone, especially those who are weaker or hold a lower status. A noble and virtuous soul does not look down on others, regardless of their position. How someone treats people who can't offer them any advantage is one of the clearest reflections of their true character. Truly thoughtful individuals treat everyone with dignity, whether they're interacting with a world leader or a service worker. They understand that every person holds inherent value, and their respect is genuine and consistent, no matter the circumstances. On the other hand, jealous and deceitful people often reveal their insincerity in their interactions with those who hold no power or influence. Their kindness appears only when there's something to gain or when they're under observation. Without these incentives, they may display arrogance, cruelty, or even contempt. This stark difference in how they treat the powerful versus the vulnerable is a glaring warning sign. Take the example of a colleague at work. If they're always polite and warm to their superiors but condescending or dismissive toward service staff or lower-ranking employees, it's a clear indicator of deceit and self-interest. These individuals don't respect people, they respect power and what it can do for them. Such behavior betrays a petty and insecure nature. Observing how someone interacts with the powerless not only reveals their character but also offers an opportunity for self-reflection. Ask yourself, How do you treat people who are vulnerable or hold no sway over your life? Identifying and addressing any shortcomings in your behavior can help you grow into a truly virtuous person, embodying the Stoic ideal of fairness and compassion. Always remember, the way someone treats those of lower status is a mirror of their soul. Are you ready to put this wisdom into practice? Start paying closer attention to these interactions in your daily life. You may be surprised by what you discover. Let's continue with the next key. Distinguish between praise and flattery. Excessive flattery can be a deceptive mask for jealousy or manipulation, yet many overlook its warning signs. While sincere compliments are constructive and grounded in truth, flattery often exceeds reasonable boundaries and should raise a red flag. Genuine praise aligns with your actual accomplishments, while flattery is often exaggerated and insincere. Ask yourself, do the compliments you're receiving genuinely reflect your achievements? Or could there be an ulterior motive? Over-the-top praise can signal insincerity, and the person offering it may be attempting to manipulate you or mask their envy. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely observed, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This wisdom extends to how we react to praise, especially when it feels overdone. Receiving compliments can feel rewarding, but if those words are laced with bad intentions, they can lower your guard, leaving you vulnerable to manipulation. Instead of being swept away by excessive flattery, pause to evaluate it objectively. Consider the motives behind the praise and remain anchored in your core values. A workplace example often illustrates this behavior. A colleague may frequently shower you with compliments in public, yet fail to offer genuine support when you need help. They might even criticize or gossip about you behind your back. Such actions reveal their insincerity and potential jealousy. Recognizing excessive flattery allows you to protect yourself from those who may seek to exploit or undermine you. It also encourages you to cultivate relationships rooted in honesty and mutual respect. Most importantly, remember that your self-worth is not defined by the words of others, especially those spoken without genuine intent. Have you ever been on the receiving end of over-the-top flattery? How did it make you feel, and how did you respond? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might help someone else navigate similar situations. Let's move forward with the next principle. Monitor consistency. Consistency is a key indicator of a person's true character. Actions speak louder than words, but consistent actions reveal a person's deeper values and intentions. Stoic philosophy teaches us to evaluate whether people's behaviors align with their stated principles over time. This approach is particularly effective in uncovering jealousy and insincerity. Pay attention to how someone behaves across different situations. Do they maintain their principles regardless of circumstances, or do their attitudes shift based on personal gain? Jealous or deceitful individuals often struggle with consistency. They may appear friendly and supportive when they want something but turn cold or dismissive when they no longer benefit from the relationship. For example, a colleague might praise your success in public but complain about or downplay your accomplishments behind your back. You might notice subtle but recurring patterns of insincerity, such as a strained tone or awkward gestures when they offer compliments. These aren't random incidents, they form a pattern of behavior that reveals hidden jealousy or deceit. Another way to evaluate consistency is to observe how they treat others. A genuine and trustworthy individual treats everyone with fairness and respect, regardless of their personal gain. They don't flatter one person while ignoring or belittling another. Consistent behavior is a reflection of integrity, whereas erratic actions often signal self-interest and manipulation. Ask yourself, is there someone in your life who acts inconsistently? Do they uphold their values and principles regardless of circumstances, or do their behaviors shift with their goals? If the answer is no, proceed with caution. These inconsistencies may mask jealousy or dishonesty. We're halfway through our journey today, and I want to thank you for joining us. Your presence and support inspire us to continue sharing the timeless lessons of Stoic philosophy. If you found these insights helpful, please like and share this video to spread these valuable teachings to your friends and family. Together, we can build a happier and more peaceful world. Leave a comment saying, "Always observe carefully," if you're ready to embrace these lessons and continue this journey toward wisdom and self-awareness. Now, let's explore the next step. Observe their attitude when criticized. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, which never harmed anyone." It is the person who continues in their self-deception and ignorance who is harmed. This wisdom underscores an essential truth. Genuinely wise and sincere individuals welcome constructive criticism because their goal is self-improvement and truth, not ego preservation. For a Stoic, criticism is not a threat but an opportunity to grow. They recognize that honest feedback, even when uncomfortable, is a valuable tool for self-reflection and improvement. However, jealous and deceitful individuals often react defensively or with hostility when confronted with criticism. Their responses may include retaliation, discrediting the critic, or deflecting the issue altogether. Such reactions often stem from insecurity or a fear of exposing their flaws. Have you ever seen someone respond angrily or defensively when criticized? Perhaps it was a colleague who lashed out or someone who dismissed feedback entirely. These behaviors often indicate deeper insecurities and a lack of confidence. Consider the example of a leader. A wise and sincere leader listens carefully to feedback, using it as a guide to refine their decisions and leadership style. This approach not only helps them grow but also fosters a positive and open environment. Conversely, an insincere or insecure leader might ignore constructive criticism or even punish those who offer it, creating an atmosphere of fear and tension. Now, reflect on yourself. The last time you were criticized, how did you react? Were you open to the feedback and willing to learn from it? Or did you feel the urge to justify your actions and dismiss the criticism? Your response provides insight into your own growth and resilience, while also helping you recognize sincerity, or the lack of it, in others. Before moving to the next lesson, consider this. Do you know someone who frequently judges and compares others? If so, it may be time to reevaluate your relationship with them. Why? Let's uncover the answer in our next lesson. Attentively notice unintentional comparisons. In our daily lives, Unintentional comparisons often surface in conversations. While they may seem harmless on the surface, such remarks can be subtle indicators of jealousy or deceit. According to Stoic philosophy, paying close attention to these comparisons provides valuable insights into a person's true feelings and intentions. When someone unconsciously compares you to others, they might be revealing more about their insecurities than about you. For example, a colleague who regularly comments on how your achievements stack up against others may be signaling that they feel threatened by your progress. Instead of celebrating your success, they subtly try to undermine it by framing it as lesser or insufficient. Imagine this: you achieve a significant milestone at work. Instead of offering genuine congratulations, a colleague remarks, "That's great, but I think John is still better." This isn't just a random observation, it's a reflection of their jealousy. By diminishing your achievement, they're attempting to protect their own sense of superiority or mask their insecurities. True friends and sincere individuals don't need to compare you to others to validate their respect or admiration for you. They appreciate you for who you are, not in comparison to anyone else. Identifying and understanding these unintentional comparisons can help you distinguish genuine support from concealed envy. Ask yourself, who in your life often makes such comparisons? Are these truly the people you should trust? When you hear such remarks, how do they make you feel? Stoic philosophy reminds us that these comparisons are external factors, things beyond our control. Recognizing this distinction allows us to protect our inner peace and remain unaffected by others' insecurities. Do you agree with this Stoic perspective? If so, like this video. If you have a different view, comment 0 below, and let's explore what might lie beneath the surface. Now, let's move on to the next lesson. Pay attention to their reactions to personal failures. Stoicism teaches that failure is more than just an obstacle, it's a mirror that reflects one's character, patience, and maturity. Truly strong and sincere individuals approach failure with humility, acknowledging their mistakes and seeking to learn from them. They understand that setbacks are inevitable and that growth stems from using these moments as opportunities for self-improvement. These are the people who accept responsibility for their actions and strive to do better, earning trust and admiration through their integrity. In contrast, jealous and deceitful individuals handle failure quite differently. Instead of reflecting on their shortcomings, they often look outward for excuses, blaming circumstances or other people to protect their fragile egos. They might fabricate stories, criticize others, or attempt to deflect attention from their own mistakes. Such behaviors are clear signs of insecurity and a lack of accountability. Have you ever encountered someone who, when faced with failure, consistently pointed fingers at others or refused to take responsibility? This reaction may reveal underlying jealousy and deceit. To discern this more clearly, observe their behavior closely. Do they accept their role in a mistake and express a willingness to grow, or do they deflect and rationalize their actions? An honest and trustworthy individual will acknowledge their errors, viewing them as opportunities to learn and evolve. On the other hand, those driven by jealousy or insecurity will prioritize their ego over truth, avoiding accountability at all costs. As the philosopher Daku Ikeda once said, a person's true nature is revealed in moments of great adversity. This timeless insight aligns with Stoic philosophy, emphasizing that how someone reacts to failure says more about them than their words or successes ever could. Reflect on your own experiences. How do the people in your life react when they stumble? Have you noticed these contrasting behaviors? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Let's continue spreading Stoic wisdom by learning from one another. If this resonates with you, like this video. Up next, we'll dive into the next lesson. Evaluate how they share personal information. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This profound insight reminds us that the way a person shares personal information reveals their inner world and intentions. Stoic philosophy encourages us to carefully observe how others speak about their successes, failures, and the lives of those around them. A sincere individual shares their achievements with humility, focusing on the lessons they've learned rather than boasting. They don't feel the need to exaggerate or manipulate their stories to impress others. On the other hand, deceitful people often inflate their accomplishments or fabricate details to gain admiration or influence. When listening to someone, ask yourself, do they appear excessively proud of minor successes? Do they embellish insignificant details to appear more credible? How they discuss their failures is equally telling. Honest people don't shy away from admitting their mistakes. Instead, they reflect on their failures as opportunities for growth and share these lessons openly. Conversely, insincere individuals often evade responsibility, blaming others or external circumstances to protect their egos. This avoidance speaks volumes about their lack of accountability and inner conflict. Pay close attention to how someone talks about others. Jealous or deceitful individuals tend to gossip, reveal private information, or distort the truth to harm others' reputations. Such behavior indicates not only a lack of integrity but also insecurity and bitterness. When someone spreads negativity about others, it's a reflection of their own internal struggles. Consider your everyday interactions. Does someone frequently criticize or compare themselves to others in a way that elevates their own status? Do they undermine others to make themselves look better? These patterns aren't just harmless gossip. They are often signs of jealousy and an unhealthy mindset. By becoming more attuned to these behaviors, you can better protect yourself from negative influences and build relationships rooted in trust and sincerity. As Stoic wisdom teaches, listen carefully, question deeply, and always reflect on what truly matters. Have you ever encountered someone who shared personal information in a way that raised red flags? How did it affect your perception of them? Share your experiences in the comments below. Now, let's move to our final lesson. Listen to your inner voice. Have you ever been around someone who seemed outwardly friendly, eager to help, yet you couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't quite right? If this resonates with you, it's time to stop and listen to your inner voice. This feeling of unease is not just a random thought, it's your instincts alerting you to potential dishonesty or jealousy. Our instincts, or sixth sense, play a vital role in protecting us. Often, they pick up on subtle cues that our conscious mind overlooks. If you feel uncomfortable around someone, it's essential to pause and reflect on why that is. Are they always trying to one-up you? Do their compliments feel insincere or overly flattering? These small but telling actions might point to jealousy and deceit. Ask yourself, why do I feel uneasy around this person? If you sense inconsistencies in their behavior, perhaps their words don't align with their actions, or they make you feel subtly inferior, your instincts could be signaling that something is off. Consider a scenario where a colleague is constantly kind to you, but you still feel suspicious or uneasy. Perhaps they regularly compare themselves to you, or make remarks about others' failures in a way that feels more like a competition than genuine concern. Even if they don't overtly attack you, you might notice an underlying sense of rivalry or resentment. This is often a sign of jealousy in disguise. While trusting your inner voice is crucial, it's important not to act on it impulsively. Instead, harmonize it with reasoning. Take time to reflect, evaluate the situation with logic, and consider all the facts before making a final judgment. Your intuition is a powerful tool, but when combined with rational thinking, it becomes an even stronger guide to distinguishing between people who genuinely care for you and those who only pretend. In moments when you sense jealousy or deceit, trust your gut and use your reasoning to navigate the situation. This will help you build more authentic relationships and avoid the toxic influence of those who harbor ill intentions. Have you ever ignored your inner voice and later regretted it? Or perhaps you've learned to trust it and found it was spot on? Share your experiences in the comments below. This concludes the final lesson in our series on recognizing jealousy and deceit. Thank you for taking this journey with us. May you continue to live with awareness, wisdom, and inner peace. Conclusion. Deception is a difficult but essential skill to understand and recognize. It is key to protecting our values and maintaining integrity in our relationships. Jealous and deceitful individuals can be found everywhere, whether in close relationships or everyday social interactions. They may appear as good friends, but beneath the surface, they often harbor insecurity and internal conflict. Stoic philosophy provides valuable guidance, encouraging us to live with calmness and wisdom. By applying the principles of Stoicism, we can recognize and eliminate the negative influences of jealousy and deceit from our lives. Life is too precious to waste on people who don't genuinely support or respect us. Use the methods we've explored today to identify and avoid those who are driven by jealousy and deception. You deserve a life filled with joy, peace, and positive, supportive relationships. Thank you for watching this video. If you found these methods helpful, share them with friends and family to help build a better life together. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay updated with more valuable content. Challenge yourself to apply at least one of these strategies in your daily life. Then, return and share your progress with us by commenting, "I did it." I'm always here to listen, and I'd love to hear about the positive changes you've experienced. Let Stoic philosophy be your guide, helping you find peace and strength on your journey.